So today I want to bring you a chapter from the Four Agreements because I love this book so much. I know I said I was going to go through each individual agreement and I just haven't. So today is the day where I start going through them. There's only four. It's not like the 40 Laws of Power. It'll be a real quick series. But the first agreement, be impeccable with your word. And this is a very, very interesting one because this book goes on to say that it's not just the words that you say about yourself. It's not just the words that you describe your scenario and your environment and everything around you. It's the way you talk about others as well, because the entire world is an extension of your mind. If let's say that somebody is gossiping about your one friend and they're like, "Oh my God, that guy's so inconsistent. He's so disloyal." Like, if you even listen to that and you start saying that and you start picturing that in your own mind, like, you're inherently going to treat that friend worse than you would have like if you previously didn't believe this thing. And it's so frustrating that we allow words to basically dictate how we view things, how we view scenarios, how we view people. And it's all about understanding, like, if you take the approach of love and respect and just righteousness, like, you are going to make it in life, because there is no such thing as failure if you call it just another opportunity, another way I didn't succeed. And it's like, when we start reframing things in our mind in this way, like, it's basically the blueprint for success. Like, if you fail enough times and don't get discouraged by it and just see it as an opportunity, you will eventually break through. You will eventually get to that success that you want. And it's so frustrating that we allow ourselves to get in our own heads and tell ourselves that we're not good enough, we're not this, we're not that, because when you say that to yourself, you are not good enough. You are not enough. Like, you aren't the person that is going to get that level of success, because you're literally telling yourself that. So why not start telling yourself, you know what, maybe not right now, but I just made some progress. And that progress is going to continue to keep going. I'm going to continue to keep getting better. And one day I'm going to be that person. One day I am that person. One day I am a millionaire. One day I am a businessman. One day I am a famous YouTuber. Like, you have to start telling yourself these things, because until you start doing these things, you're only breaking yourself down. You're only continuing to tell yourself all these negative thoughts, all these negative emotions. Read the news. Like, the news is the most negative thing ever. It's just talking about this war happened, this stock's crashing, this, and like, everyone fixates on the negative because that's what's around us. And we need to be impeccable with our words, because we need to fixate on the positive. If you fixate on the positive and you only think about positive things, your world will be a great world. But if you fixate on the negative, like everyone else around you, you will continue to suffer. You will continue to be in the same place that you are right now. And it's so frustrating that we allow ourselves to have this happen to us. We allow ourselves to be in this situation. And all it takes is a simple mindset shift. All it takes is a simple inflection, a little change of the word choice and the way you view things, and your world will fundamentally be transformed. And it's very frustrating that people won't take the time to just change their mindset. They'll take the time to go to the gym. They'll take the time to, sit behind a desk, sit there for 40 years, do all these things. They'll put in a lot of hard work, but they won't make the easiest change, which is just shifting from the negative to the positive. If you can just, instead of saying you're a loser, just say, like, I'm not successful yet. Like, that alone, framing it in your mind that way is just so impactful. Like, you don't have to say, like, I'm successful, but like, I am the person that will be successful. I just haven't been discovered yet. Like, there's all these ways you can start framing things in your mind and making light out of darkness. And it's all about that transmutation. Like the alchemist said, like, you have to turn lead into gold. You have to turn your thoughts of negativity and sadness and despair into positivity. You have to turn a bad outcome into a good one. Turn a bad, like, somebody tells you no, somebody tells you they don't want to go out with you, somebody tells you you're not good enough for this job, like, turn that into a learning experience. Now you know one more way not to do things. Now you know in that moment, okay, like, maybe I could have given a better interview. Maybe I could, get over my nerves a little bit. Maybe this, maybe that. Like, there's always some good from a bad. And when we start changing the way we view things and changing the way we speak about them, your life is going to change. And it all starts with your words. It all starts with what you tell yourself. Like, I said in a video, I think a few days ago, like, I am somebody that struggles when I compete. I'm somebody that struggles when I go into jiu-jitsu competition. And that's because in that moment, I'm telling myself, oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm so this. Oh, my hands are shaking. I'm nervous. I'm this. Like, why don't I just say to myself, like, okay, I've trained for years for this. This very moment is the accumulation of everything I've learned, and good or bad, I'm going to try my best, and that's all you can ask for. So hopefully this is something that was inspiring to you. Hopefully this book is something you'll pick up. It's very cheap. It's like, I think it's somewhere from $5 to $10 on Amazon. I will leave a link to this book in the description. Tremendous book. I can't suggest it enough. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who watch all my videos. It's a great thing to see. And if you haven't joined my Discord yet, go ahead, join that. I'm trying to get a community of positivity going. It's frustrating because it's in the beginning stages, but I want it to be a place where we can share ideas, we can share the books we're reading, we can share the things that we're doing, and hopefully that we can drive a positive change in the world. So again, thank you so much for making it this far. I will catch you next one. Peace out, guys.